Hey, what is up, Gemini? Okay, we're gonna get right to the prayer because I don't really want to be long anymore with y'all readings. Lord, Father God, in the name of Jesus, which makes us all great, I ask if you help me with the readings. Help them to know it's for entertainment purposes, as all videos were and are. I may use factual information, but it is to calm and relax the collective into a peaceful, serene, discerning video for their Mercury prediction based on other predictions. And I thank you, Most High God, and I'm pretty sure the collective is equally thankful. If not, let them be them. Let me be me. Please use discernment. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Well, thank you, Most High God. Archangel Michael and my ancestors assemble for my protection and barriers. Assist with the shadow banning blockage of the video. And also, Archangel Gabriel and Raphael assist with all other attributes. All angels, knowing and unknowing, assemble for the conflict of interest is not needed. We are looking for the best interest that is needed. Thank you. Amen. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Y'all, I just say prayer. I don't have a set prayer. I just pray. They would say. So, Gems, remember your Venus reading? It was a knock at the door. Something about the number 87. Also, your Mars reading, you were in the 6th place. So, something about Virgo energy could be significant. Maybe 63, 36. Something about March 17th of 2022 and 23. Check those dates. Something about 717 may be significant for you. You probably already checked your 717 predictions. If not, that video is loaded up here. Blessed beyond measures was your Mars reading. Something about the mark that you will leave behind. Mars, Mars. Um, it is blessed beyond measures due to being quiet and clever. And that was your Mars. So for your predictions, we have, and you're in the first house, so something about Aries. This speaking event, opportunity, or a musical will set it off career-wise for you. So something about your career, something about what's coming in for you when it comes to the things you worked on so hard, do diligently. Now, I did write some other notes, and I do want to say them. They are in here instead of right there because it was long notes. Not too long, but just right. Okay. So something about Ibeji. I'm hearing fronting inwards because some of y'all don't like the racial slurs or something about slurs. Um, Fronting, give me heebie-jeebies. Ibeji. That is y'all Orisha. As far as the twin, something about voodoo dolls and peppers could be significant. So if you've been feeling hot, like out of nowhere or something like that, that's because I think, if not, I'm not wishing this on you, but if you've been getting push and pulls or you already know a little bit of something there, take what resonates. If you don't like it, just avoid what I'm about to say. But some of you understand, overstand, and understand on an outer standing perspective, according to your Gemini placement, because Mercury is the cure. Mercury, the cure. So, something about peppers and voodoo dolls. Like maybe putting peppers in certain spots of the voodoo doll to give you reactions, stuff like that could be significant. Like if you're wondering or have a hunch. So, with you being in Aries placement, their reading was Mi Fantasia for their Cinco de Mayo. I feel like that is more where you are because you're in their house, so something about you could have a Gemini placement in the first house somewhere. Um, Me Fantasia is my fantasy, And something about a Rosita de Olivo. Something about a novia, a novio, girlfriend, boyfriend situations. It now with this, a lot of you could have went into business. You have a fantasy, you want to make a reality. That could be whatever you're thinking of all the time. Um, Now their Venus reading Aries was from distance to permission. So especially with you being in the Mercury placement, somebody, I guess, because of some opportunity you're gonna do really great in, they could come along like, hey, Gemini, what's going on? But y'all Cinco de Mayo reading was Voila de Oro. Something about keys doing illegal activity. So this person probably is doing something illegal that you will be talking to. So do you remember the time readings for y'all? I did all the do you remember the time? Yeah, I'm one of a kind. Not your regular, I don't know. I mean, I do tarot, but I also do other things with the cards and other things. I don't really need them. I just, look, those that know get what I'm saying. Anyway, we got something about the tower and the star because of the 16th and the 17th of certain days could be significant. Something about the 6th or the 7th could be significant. We got 1:46 a.m. or p.m. could be significant, or I really feel like you'll catch something at this time after this reading when you see it, 1:46 a.m. and then do 1:46 p.m. Something about this time. So something had to stop for you to shine like the star you are. That was your do you remember the time reading. Something about shoulder shrugging, dust your shoulders off. Something about waning and waiting. Waning is like a decreasing of something, and waiting is, I base it off of the song with Janae Echo. You know, you're like, should I even be waiting? Should I just go take this risk? You might not be waiting on anybody. Someone could be locked up that is the love of your life of some sort, or maybe this was something past, not really present. And here's some feedback on it. Something about blue and green. Sky is the Limit by Biggie Smalls. And then y'all, 717 prediction is the first Newport Jazz Festival was held at Newport Casino in Newport, Rhode Island. So something about Family Guy, a dog. Someone's nickname could have dog in it. You might have a dog. Something about I kept seeing Stewie and Stewart. Now, I guess someone's a stewardess. Something about stewardship. Maybe someone's little, or maybe they're not little anymore, but she used to be. Something about Panda Express, Tokyo Express, Gorditas Express, Hogwarts Express, Polar Express. Really, it sounds like expressing yourself a lot. I mean, you're the house of communication. So I do feel like something is coming in and it's going to be a lot. Like somebody's going to tell you their whole story. You might get a lot of vibes where people, you could be chilling and people tell you their whole life story. And you're like, why me? I don't know, Jimmy's. Somebody could be Jimmy, Jim, sativa. You smoking sativa? Jim. All right, so gorditas means thick pancakes or a little fat one. Something about pupusas, chimichangas, tacos, burritos, and empanadas. This speaking event, you could be the public speaker or the public speaker's host, or the one doing the public speaking who's the host could be introducing you. But you are going to have a chance to speak. You might have done this before, but this is more like you. This is all you, like all eyes on you. Okay, Gems? You know, Tupac was a gem. Balancing energies, twins, curious nature, intellectual communication, being intellectual in general, communication, and travel. So if a knight card of any suit comes out, that's clarification. Two dolls in practice some to intensify the whatever they're doing to practice. Someone is a fake twin, not your bro sis. A me too BITC. Yeah. All right. And then your reflection on, we did a collective reading for the 717 predictions for all signs. Something about Gary Moore leaves Thin Lizzy and was replaced by Midge Urge. That was in 1779. I've been seeing a lot of 1997. Like I seen on the black mailbox, 9797. This could be significant. Um, yeah, Gary, hey y'all. Gary Moore left Thin Lizzy and was replaced by Mitch Urge. Yeah, this was in a general message. Someone could be an actual Moore. Something about strawman fallacies, accounts, balancings. No legal advice at all during this video. Skinny with plenty and picked and overlooked. Something about Ben E. King, supernatural. Pisces, pink moon readings could help. I did part 1 and 2. And something about Michael Jackson's song Ben could be resonating for. Something about you would understand if you had a friend like Ben. And it is the 19th. Gemini's. I believe Wednesday, September 6th, the last quarter Gemini, coming in from the 6th of, that's on a Wednesday, to the 7th, which will be on a Thursday. Something about 76 and 67. Yeah, them Pisces reading for the 717 predictions could help you figure out missing pieces. Something about Jimi Hendrix experience open for the Monkees at Forest Hills Drive. Something about 1992. Or Forest Hill Drive. I did not mean to say that. Forest Hills Tennis Stadium. So y'all like that album or something about it? Forest Hills Tennis Stadium in New York. Jimmy Heath is a sax legend. Died January 1993. So something about 92 and 93. There could be some confusion of somebody's date of birth or something about what year they were Chinese wise could be confusing because of the switch ups with the Chinese zodiac astrology thingamabobby. These love letter and something about guests. These are the guest names. Whiten Marsalis, Gregory Porter, and Cecilia Salvant. And then in parentheses, McLaurin. I think that's just like other names this Sicily character has. Um, Not a character, but a real person. Something about Kirkland, so I'm getting Kirkland Bay vibes. We got 1967. I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Was recorded by Gladys Knight and the Pips. That's for the Yang. The Yang was something about Jimi Hendrix. Now, Umar Johnson, when I went on TikTok, when I was writing this info down, he was saying something about Jimi Hendrix and Whitney Houston's went through the same things, but they were different. So you could be experiencing something that someone's watching you just to see what outcomes woulda, coulda, shoulda, something like that. So yeah, that's the 67. What's the 76? Yep. 7th month of the 17th day, there was a new moon in Cancer. New moon in Cancer card is in here about your loved ones being safe. Um, Gregory Moore left in, excuse me, Hearts. I guess that's the group. The song Magic Man was released. on the 7th month of the 17th day in 1967. So something about those Pisces reading for the 717 predictions of 1967. There's two of them. Could be significant. And this magic man stuff. I think y'all are knowing somebody's using and abusing, obviously, their authority. We're going to leave this right here. Scripture for today. Intentionally present. This is the day of the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Psalms 118, verse 24. Something about legal ethics. Penn State Penitentiary, Pennsylvania. Embarrassed of looking like a fool. Truth unraveling rapidly, but you won't be able to help them. Yeah. Okay, so let's start off with we're going to do words of encouragement after. These are the over the rainbow cards, because something about that pot of gold be like, I don't know if I want to go chasing after it. And then some of you like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Now I'm life path number 3, and my 5th house is in Gemini. Give you a little bit of tea of me, because I ain't scared of nobody doing nothing to me. Like, y'all in this, I don't want nobody to know, like, my chart. Like, y'all sound silly, because they wanted to know, they would. We're going to keep these out for clarity. All right, we got aviso warning, copyrighted. Something's copywritten. Ding, 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 ding. Aviso warning. Be mindful of not giving credit due to jealousy. Get your midheaven subconscious sign. I don't make the rules, I follow them. So, that's sideways. Because somebody might think, well, like literally you're their property, or they have a right to you. They might have been messed up for a lot of things, but I think they trying to do something now. It could be to get both of you, whoever this is, to look crazy. Okay, these came out simultaneously, so I'm going to take them as one. Something about Thursday, Urula, Urumila, Ubatala. Something about cowrie shells, Thanksgiving, wisdom, knowledge, divination, master of Ifa. You might be studying it, or you just know what you know and deeper. Saint Francis could be significant. Direct knowledge and access to destiny and fate. Guidance of future paths. Obatala, divine wisdom, knowledge, and clarity. American Indians differentiated from Native Americans. They're not the same. They would have the same definition and term. Sorry, not sorry to say that. Orula is Hataras. Obatala is Hataraski. Something about have to ask and have to ask me. Y'all know that's my stuff, right? Like, I have my own thing. So some of y'all may have your own thing and somebody trying to use that shit, or they've been using it and been doing it for the wrong reason. I've been had my eyes on you. You belong to me. Yeah, this is ownership. This is like masculine energy, where something that you did because you did it, and straw mans and fallacies and all those things that are kind of like, what? Somebody's trying to say in so many words, they had every right to use your stuff. But what happened was they got somebody else to do it. Like, get somebody else to do it. where they would get all the rap and the heat, and they would look like the people like that was helping you, but you was actually slaying the one you loved, just like, or the one you cared about, the one you're supposed to do business with, like they're trying to do. Yep, like they're trying to do to the other person. Route 66 or Route 66, Route 99. I don't know what your partner did or your divine counterpart. Could be divine counterfeit, but it's not the, it came out sideways, but I had to where you can see it. Basically what I'm saying is one took one way, the other one went the other way. And something about bus stop, double dutch. Route 66 is the hardest job but with the greatest benefits. Something about the fourth house. This could be someone close to Cancer energy. They could be a Leo. They could be a Gemini, just like you. They could be a Cancer. So Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Or something about their fourth house resonates with yours of why you thought it was so okay to do this. Or literally, you're in the trickster energy. You're in the crossroads, whoever's watching this, regardless of Gemini placement. But something about the cure, Mercury. Um, Someone's just noticing this other person, they are better at it than the other person. So something about yo quiero de otra persona. They want the other person. It's like, oh, they got you, so now they want the other person. Something about it was worse. Now you put somebody else in danger. Um, okay, we got Scorpio, the 11th house. So somebody's 11th house has Scorpio in it. Shake it off, get back up, and rise on them. I would say something about the 11th, because this doesn't necessarily say 11th house Scorpio in it. Check it how it resonates. But someone could be an Aquarius that has a certain Scorpio placement that you're realizing was not the right choice. But we have reread right here. Something about a contract. The word reread is right here. And it says get a tarot reading. Yeah. So something about you need to reread something. You're going to find a loophole or something. Maybe you need to get a certain person to look at it. That's in moon energy. They can see the light in the dark, or something about them being of moon attributes. With these cards over here, they could be a Sagittarius or have certain Sag placements. Something about an educator, philosophical, deep strategy, a money train. In reverse, we have I lost my passport. We were never going to marry, just build. So that is in reverse. But maybe there's hope. Maybe something about your Sagittarius placements are very hittable. Like they be hit. They be hit. Someone 27 or born in 72 put financial bonds against your finances. They could be 28. Dang, I got these shorts on. They got the number 28 on it. Leviticus, Book of Healing, chapter 26, verse 45. But I will, for their sakes. Somebody, look, this is, I was cool till, Lord, Geminis, I think y'all are on the throat chakra too. Somebody really on some bull. So, but I will, for their sake, remember the covenant of their ancestors, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt into the sight of the heathen, that I might be their God. I am the Lord. That was upright. So that's still a firm promise to you, regardless of where you are. And then we have don't hide, reveal. Tell your story truthfully because somebody lied. So that's confirmation. Something about some Sagittarius placements just don't hit it right. But somebody be hitting it right, apparently, with this ninth house upright. I don't know. It's somebody who wants to be with you, even though Stuff like this might be expressed. I lost my passport. We were never going to build, just marry. So this is in reverse. I think they lying. Um, and then something about dust yourself off and try again. On the 11th day of June, I was at Walmart. I bought 4 items that were $11.11. Wow, so these are reverse. Um, Clothing store or stores, retail, designer, and logo. You could be indecisive about the logo, design, or something like that. They are playing Russian roulette with you in reverse. You could be like wondering who shot me, who trying to with this ninth house energy. And I don't think it's somebody who love you. They might be telling you this shit, you know what I'm saying, with this in reverse. Like it's like they're just using you, or you could tell you're being used, but something ain't right about what they're about to do, and it's not gonna be fair. They doing too much. Like I don't know who the fuck this is. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. Adjustments are required. These came out simultaneously. Oh hell, I think I know. Oh right, this makes sense. So adjustments are required. Third moon. So, and this is crazy, Geminis. Um, Remember I said September 6th is on a Wednesday? That's the last quarter, and it'll be in y'all's sign. Last quarter moon will be in y'all in the sign. So something about if you could just make it to the end of the game and hear that buzzer, that's really the relief. Like you don't care about the winning, the losing. You just doing what you do. Something about September 6th and 7th would be significant. This is why I brought up the Magic Man reading, which was 1976 of the 7th month of the 17th day. And something about this 1967 with the Pisces energies with Jimi Hendrix and the Forest Hill Tennis Stadium, the saxophone player, the famous saxophone player who died January of 1993, could be significant, not necessarily death. Well, we got Scorpio out here, so something about to really give, whether someone wants to give it or not. Um, and the Heard Through the Grapevine, I believe that's what it was. Gladys Knight and the Pips, the 7th month of the 17th day of 1967. So something about what you've heard, you're gonna get clarity on the 6th or the 7th of September. So 6 is on a Wednesday, the 7th is on a Thursday. What's this card? Wow, confirmation. So this might be on the 7th when you hear it. But this says Thursday, Arula, Orumila, Obatala. Something about Thanksgiving, guidance of future paths, divine wisdom, knowledge, clarity. Yeah, this might be the 7th when y'all get this, if not the 6th. You're probably going to get more on the 6th, but then it's going to finalize on the 7th day. Yeah. So, yeah, adjustments are required. Somebody needs to fix something. A time for healing by Islamic Moon. You could be uh this is Islamic moons are during the first week of every month. So something about the first of the month. Wake up, y'all. I think y'all be on y'all grind then, cause it's that first of the month. Take time to breathe out. Now for the Cinco de Mayo reading, Wala de Oro, something about illegal activity. So that's why I was saying some of y'all hustling, like you do what you do, and then others do what they do, and it ain't really feasible to do it, but you can't stop from people doing they do. I don't really judge nobody because, you know, being a person who try to look for a job and then certain people like NC Works and certain people watching your page that are, you put applications in and stuff, but they want to watch your social media, but you can't get no job. It's probably because of what I do for a living. They scared, and I probably done said a lot. It don't matter. I don't care. Um, take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So really, I think it's about stuff y'all do. People probably don't give you opportunities. Something about what they heard, they seen, and it's like, really, it's because it bothers them. It bothers them. Something that you do, something you said, it has nothing to do with anything else but them being bothered because you're being yourself. You saying stuff that hits home, and they don't like it. So take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. And these are upright, all of these that came out. And then we have you and your loved ones are safe. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Look at that new moon in Cancer. So y'all 717 predictions, your loved ones are safe, no matter what is said in there. So a lot of you been wanting your family to be safe away from harm, and that wish is yours. Surrender to the divine full moon in reverse came out simultaneously with bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So there was a full moon in Aquarius. Now, new moon in Aquarius. Let's see. Yep, there was a full moon in Aquarius. There will be a first quarter coming up in Aquarius on the 22nd of October on a Sunday, 6:06. Something about the calf, ankle, and shin. Something about the golden calf. There's two golden calves, but then there's the golden calf. Like, so there's only one. Somebody doesn't want to surrender based off of this, bring love into the situation. And this came out simultaneously with surrender to the divine. I think someone with a moon in Aquarius, or they could be a sun, moon, rising, north node, midheaven conscious. They could have Aquarius heavily aspected in their chart. They could have it in Uranus, or something about their Mars. They don't want to give up. This could be a good or bad thing. It depends on that Aquarius. But when it comes to you, particularly, again, it depends. So I'm going to leave that there. The overall energy for the moon cards, be bold to make the first move. Cardinal moon. I'm in North Carolina where the red bird is the cardinal bird. That's our bird. Don't let your past hold you back. My south node is in Gemini, and I vouch for this one. Sometimes you got to make the first move. You got to do it. You got to do it. And, however that is that you see that you can do, not making big, gigantic steps. It's all about the baby steps, cutting the deck at lovers. Some of y'all could be in a third party. I saw 33 on the timer. So something about a third party that went wrong. 10 of swords in reverse. Nobody didn't want to mix mingle the families. Nobody wants to do that. This could be where the love isn't there. I'm hearing where the love go. I let one like, okay, I don't want to say it. Thanks, Wayne. I mean, I love people and their music and what they bring to the earth. It's not about knowing the person, nothing. I mean, I'm pretty sure we get to know a lot of people we trusted and whatnot, whether we should have gotten to know them a little longer or whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, everybody got a good and bad side. When you learn them, I think you'll learn to love them and stop hating them, or you'll understand them more about why they made choices. They could be talked about a lot. Knave of Swords is in reverse. So something you work very hard for is basically being used. Or you could be this person that's using somebody's stuff, and this is just a message to you. Okay, with the four of, excuse me, This is the Five of Wands with the Seven of Wands. Five of Wands is in reverse with the Seven of Wands. Something about Exodus. Um, I think, is it 5? No, 7 and 5. Read 5 and 7 as well. And this is straw man stuff, yo. Somebody doing spiritual attacks with this Seven of Wands upright. Hold on. Oopsie. With this Seven of Wands upright and the Five of Wands coming out simultaneously, this clarifies Exodus 5 and 7 and 7 and 5. And somebody is using your, I'm telling you, with this Knave of Swords in reverse that you work hard for. You typed up, you put it up, you're gradually working on self. You're trying to do everything possible, but they're doing dumb shit to stop you and using the straw man fallacies, no legal advice, to try and take control. Eight of Chalice and the Eight of Wands in reverse was on both sides. So this clarifies that this could be happening to you and your divine counterfeit. That's really your divine counterpart. But I think it's because somebody, one of them, took a leap of faith without telling the other. Okay, this came out sideways. Temperance energy. Something about your patience being a virtue. So four swords with the wheel came out together. Somebody literally, and these are upright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 Scorpio placements. So something about a deal or no deal. Maybe you said no. Maybe they pressured you, intimidated you, whatever we about to see. With this Four of Swords coming out with the wheel, it looks like intimidation. Because in title 14, this is the 14th arcana, no legal advice, you'll find the intimidation code about, now I think that's for North Carolina, check your state, but just in case, it is title 14. I just don't know how it's set up for all other states. It is title 14 in intimidations. Like you'll find secret societies. Like you'll find, for example, Trayvon Martin with the hoodies and wearing hoodies in public ways. It's really about secret societies and what they deemed as, you know, we're going to let this slide. Nah, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. Playing with the energies with this wheel coming out simultaneously with the Four Swords. Someone knows now they got to clean out their closet. They could be seeing 444 a lot. If you are resonating with this could also be the energy of the good person, you know, taking control of the situation and not waiting, because it's like both of you are actually waiting for the other. Weird, oddly, um, really, somebody could be waiting on things to fall through after applying and doing and applying. Like I'm getting job hunts here, school applications, um, business startups, grant opportunities, scholarships, all kinds of things. You're just waiting on like a yes. So with this magic, and we talked about the Magic Man, 1976, Scorpio's 717 prediction, and that is literally something dealing with the last quarter. Wednesday on the 6th, last quarter moon will be in Gemini till September 7th. Something about 67 and 76. The Pisces readings for 17, excuse me, the 1976 and 1967, 717 prediction reading. Something about dream interpreting. You've been having dreams and you can see things. So with this 10 of Pentacles at the bottom and the Fool at the top, because I usually do 5 on this side, I'm going to cut it for these videos. If you want an extended, I'll do that. Um, personal extension. So with the Fool in reverse with this Ten of Pentacles, I think somebody took a dummy job. They probably don't want to say how foolish they are. They're hiding it. Or either this could be you not feeling foolish about a leap that you took, according to the Capricorn readings I did about taking a leap of faith. Because you are a person who tells everything. You might have not told everything, but you tell enough where you're in the clear about major problems. 'Cause everybody lies. Let's see what this left hand, right hand is. Okay, 15B, U.S. Code 12. Evidence in contested cases. Except as provided in this section, evidence in a contested case shall be taken in accordance with Article 3 of Chapter 150B of General Statutes. Section B says, in a proceeding under this article, the privilege set for General Statutes 8 U.S. Code 53, 8 U.S. Code 53, subsection 3, 4, 7, and 8, and also Title 8 U.S. Code 56. All of these codes and titles and thereof of subsections do not apply to communications. Ain't that all about y'all? They do not apply to communications or records concerning the physical, mental, or emotional condition of the claimant or victim if that condition is relevant to a claim for compensation. So somebody could be trying to use your physical, mental, and emotional conditions to claim that there's something wrong with you. Like there's not enough evidence. Like there's not enough. And then if obviously we look deeper into these codes here, which we will not, but if we did, no legal advice, there's not enough information mentally, emotionally, or physically concerning um, anything that doesn't apply to communication or records concerning your physical, mental, or emotional conditions. So with the claimant or victim, whichever one you are, because we're talking about two different people here. Literally, it could be the one copycatting you, and you think it's your divine counterpart, calling him or her a divine counterfeit, even though they might have taken a deal or an opportunity. They shouldn't have did that, like without you or without your acknowledgement, because they're using your stuff. They're using your stuff, and then to make it so bad, everybody kind of knows, but they're over here waiting on you to do something. But if certain people are in your way where you can't really do as much, and you can only do what you've got a grasp on, maybe it's time for you to look into some other ways of things, like real estate or something like that. A lot of y'all are in that with this Seven of Wands here, real estate, something that you can invest in. With this Five of Wands, y'all just haven't had any luck with what you've invested in after your creation. Whatever that is, this is someone who definitely has something copywritten and it has a certain length of protection, and people are finding loopholes to do you dirty. But really, if it wasn't for the big dummy, I'm hearing you, big dummy, red fox. They could have red socks. You could be the Esther, Easter, Ishtar, Astarte, a star to them. And especially with this magician out, yeah, you could definitely be their star. Because they're saying, you do magic or something. Stuff just happens for you. Something about Taco Bell commercials signify Belle in Beauty of the Beast. Baal is upon the earth trying to make an earth angel look like the problem when all beings and things on the earth are used for good and bad according to the will of the Most High. People need to get a clue or start acting like they're better than somebody else just because they do this. And really, if you believe in God, God was telling you it's gonna be evil afoot. So I don't understand. I mean, I get you about your feelings. You don't gotta accept it. I'm not saying to, but if we kind of knew based off teachings, however you're taught, regardless of what faith you're into, you still know about good and evil and those things. What's your angel messages? I don't want to be too long. Simultaneously, codes of seeds. Something about clarity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. Wow, I'm trying to tell you, this just kind of, that just clarifies everything. So here's the second time around, second bloom. Ooh. I saw the Rose Venus in reverse. It tried to come out. It tried. It's in reverse though. According to it tried to come out, Lord. I really want to get to this. We got wastelands. All right. So you've been tending to your own business with wastelands trying to come out with the brothers of the rose. Because I think somebody been bullied by either men, women, something like that, while you was minding your business. That's what this card is. The mind your business card. It says sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. It's upright. You've been doing that. So with this in reverse, behind it, the great mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms is in reverse. A lot of y'all been doing a lot of logical, and you need to surrender spiritually. A lot of you, this could be your other half or something. So codes of seeds, the blueprint is within you. Take the next step. You did. You created stuff. Wanted, to get out there. So with this in reverse right here, coming out with the code of the seeds, which is within you, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. Someone could be mimicking your channel. Someone could be mimicking your writing. Anything you do artistic wise, they love taking from you. They've been doing it for a minute. The second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. So I'm in Roseboro, the bloom state, or the bloom place of the state of North Carolina. Something about April 29th could be significant. Last year, also this year, it's never too late. New possibilities. I guess for the both of you with this sideways, something about forgiveness. So we got the thorn, protection, boundaries, and clear communication. I would say this has everything to do with both of you were Jesus' peace. That's just clear to see. Protection, boundaries, clear communication. A lot of you, Mars, or something about your Mars place, Gemini, if not Gemini, something about the mark you leave, Mars. Something about marking your words and all that. Someone holding you to it, so they thought it was okay, and it's like, no, you knew what I meant. Like, it's a lot of stuff. So there was communication, and I think that was indication that they felt like they could do what they wanted to with this or whatever. The wild rose, do it your way, embrace your uniqueness and untamed. This is in reverse because they're trying to actually take somebody out. You're supposed to do a lot of stuff with, but you create the everything. So you know, 49.49 on the phone. On the phone. The timer. So it's on about 7 and 7. I went to Food Lion not too long ago, sometime this week. Um, it's August the 19th. I think I went like maybe 5 to 7, maybe 5 to 6, something like that days ago. So maybe a week or something like that. Not that long. I don't really think it's that long. Somewhere in there before a week ago. I went to the store. My total balance of EBT was $77.29. I'm 29 years old and 7 and 7 and catching the 49s. Something about the 49ers. Also, remember the Scooby, I don't know if y'all remember the Scooby-Doo episode when the 49er ghost or something like with football and all that, the meddling kids again in the mystery van. So somebody got a van on some Queen Sheba energy. But the sad thing is somebody is acting like reincarnated people while you're being yourself. So this is what's confusing the energies. They're used to reincarnation and things reoccurring. You're bringing something new, like, no, that's the past. And this is what's confusing to them because all they know is how to redo, reiterate. Where with this retell in reverse, they can't retell this story because they don't know what to expect. They thought they did by taking what you have, watching your channel, comment, and sending people to watch you, private investigators, all kinds of stuff, when they don't know what the hell they're doing because this is not even what they're used to. So they feel like now they have to bring you in or do something to get you in a certain position where you can feel like you got to. But with all this, I don't think y'all doing it, period, even if they did have a reason. So this is in reverse. If you see this, it's a pregnant woman in the center. And the brothers, you know, wishing her well, obviously. So this is in reverse. I think a lot of you with these angel messages cards, these are always pure energy, regardless if it's in reverse. This is like help and support that you can't see. And somebody's not really pregnant. They're spiritually pregnant. This could be something that somebody wants with you as well. They want a baby, they want a family, they want y'all to be together. Someone could be manifesting this, asking the Most High something about being with you and doing it with you. It's resonating. Sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. You have so many men. If you're a woman, you have so many supporters. If you are a man, you've been supporting this woman for a long time and she don't even know it. Like a lot of y'all locked in, if you feel me, and I ain't gonna say too much, where you knew this person for a very long time. They just didn't know. I think they're now catching on, you know, that you knew them for quite some time. Yeah, this seems like some I want forever with you. When they came out, all this reversals. Keys on a ring. Love. Now, keys on a ring is in reverse. Love is in reverse. Cassette is in reverse. Jeez. Hold up. Get myself together. And I don't think nobody want to hear that love shit right now. They worrying about getting the keys. We got mask in reverse. So yeah, somebody can see. I don't know why you hiding. I'm hearing true love never has to hide. Trade your broken wings for mine. So many people out there just trying to touch it. Kiss up and roll up and fill up. Kiss up and roll up and fill up on you. Look, somebody all night long. We together. I remember sweet love all night long. Yeah, keys in reverse. Somebody don't got the keys like they thought he. So it might be a to the whoever been trying to pick your lock. Something about the Virgo Cinco de Mayo reading, La Puerta Negra, the black door. Something about three padlocks. There's three people probably that has a key to this, and you can't. I don't know. Something about they can't get the keys. Maybe because only you can get the keys. Really, the key, one of the keys is you. Something about three, a group of three. Like in Macbeth, there was three witches and they was all Virgos. So something about somebody's Virgo house, and then they don't actually have to be a Virgo. They don't actually have to have heavy Virgo placements. It's just something about that Virgo house, and I think one of y'all is one of them. But it's literally witches, they will say. This is also in verse. I don't. They're not witches. They're trying to help, but somebody is trying to find someone to portray. Because Macbeth is a play. They're trying to portray somebody themselves through somebody else. So then we got love, unconditional love, self love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. This is in reverse. I don't think maybe you don't think you're attractive, maybe you don't think no one's looking at you or something, but they are. I don't know why you're doing that. Even this other person, they looking at you too. So with this cassette in reverse, someone wants to change their mind. Someone probably changed their mind. They're trying to do away with old thinking. They're trying to do away with how they really are working on themselves for you. They're busy than a motherfucker. Somebody is busy. They're really trying to get this done so they can get to you. Something about the mask is in reverse. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. This is stuff that you've overcame. With this in reverse, I think a lot of people know they can't come to you with the old, sob stories and things. They can't come with you with that old ruggedy up part. I mean, they even trying to level up with the house, cars, and even having a key to a mailbox, child. They trying to level up real fast. I'm just saying. So with this not today, they ain't got time. They ain't got time. You ain't got time. Like y'all both ain't got time. You don't even know that both of y'all are going through this simultaneously, even if their divine counter fits. Okay, this is still someone that you need to do something with according to the angel messages. It's just a lot of things you don't understand with the straw man fallacies and the spiritual attacks that is upon it due to legalities and lawfulness, no legal advice. Not dealing, hurt, avoid a conversation, call person, boundaries, and still angry. Yeah, somebody's like, I'm still over it, like some Summer Walker stuff. Like, I'm over it. They lying. I mean, over it to still over it. Like, it's a lot of. I don't think you could ever. I think the individuals who make the music are actually over it. They're just trying to tell their story. It has nothing to do with it. I'm still hurting. Like, I heard somebody say Mary J. Blige, all she do is make sad love songs. And it's like, well, she went through hell. I think she has a right to kind of put it out there. Um, it's really about what you receive from it, not how you feel she should be. Because it's so easy to tell somebody to move on when you don't know what they went through with this mask in reverse. You don't know what they went through. You didn't hear what they heard or seen what they seen either with this cassette in reverse. With this love, you didn't experience the hurt that they've experienced. And then with these keys in reverse, you didn't go to places that they've been. I'm just saying. So I don't really think nobody should be doing that, acting like that or nothing. That's just insane. We got hands of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. So something about not presenting yourself at this time. Again, Mercury readings will be done by me. I call it the Cure Mercury. If you hear from anybody else, they a copycat ass. I hate y'all for that. Like, I love you at the same time too, because that just means you watching me. I would say I don't hate you. I hate that you're hurting me this way, knowing damn well everybody gonna figure out the truth. So Archangel Michael is simple with the shadow banning. That's why my subscribers is going up on a Tuesday. Can't give me too long. What would you say? I apologize. Not today. I want my money in the safe. Ain't no payday. Let me stop. I'm just saying some stuff. It ain't even like all that. But anyway, yeah, taking a risk. Someone might take a risk at love. They might take a risk at what you heard. They might take a risk of, well, what happened with you. You might, a lot of y'all been experiencing people saying, I don't want to hear that, but it's not today. And, you know, so you're going to run into somebody who actually gives a, like, y'all ain't got to say too much. Talking is in reverse. They already knew. Somebody already knew something. They, you know, this could be what that energy is. They knew something you didn't, but they decided to take the first leap without you. And now it's like, I need you just secretly. And they're really waiting on you. Wow, I'm hearing, used to be my girl. Used to be my girl. Oh, that girl's got really good loving. Old school outside playing. So something about, yeah, you used to be that girl. Maybe this is what the Brothers of the Rose is in reverse. Because, yeah, you used to be. But you still got protection because of who this person is. So I wouldn't be so quick to, like, move on. It's something about taking your time with that. I don't know what that is, y'all. But talking is in reverse. I don't think maybe y'all need to change y'all way of thinking about this. Talk, man. How the hell you gonna figure out what the hell going on anyway? All right. That is y'all reading. I'm about to get up out of here. Peace, love, and healing.